Were there some other game ideas you considered while at Rockstar and afterwards that you didn't go with? So like Worlds, I
Oh,
don't know,
yes.
pirate games. I mean, what I would love to see the possible options.
Never thought a lot about a pirate game. My
Yeah.
son is obsessed by that game Sea of Thieves at the moment, so he's
Mm.
constantly saying do a pirate game. Haven't really thought about it too much. We worked a lot on multiple iterations of an open world spy game,
Yeah.
and it never came together.
It's the Agent.
Asian, and it had about 5 different
That looks
iterations.
so good.
I don't think it works. I concluded and I keep thinking about it sometimes. I sometimes lie in bed thinking about it, and I've concluded as what makes them really good as film stories makes them not work as video games, or need to think through how to do it in a different way as a video game.
So for people who don't know, it would be hypothetically set in 1970s Cold War era.
That was one of the versions. There was another one that was set in current. We had so many different versions of this game. We worked on so many different teams.
But it would be more geopolitical, like espionage. And assassinations.
Assassinations. I don't know what it would have been because we never got it enough to even doing a proper story on it. We're doing the early work as you get the world up and running. It never really found its feet in either of
So
the.
interesting.
And I sort of think I know why. Because one of those films, they're very, very frenetic and they beat to beat to beat. You know, you've got to go here and save the world. You've got to go there and stop that person being killed and then save the world. And an open world game does have moments like that when the story comes together, but for large portions, it's a lot kind of looser and you're just hanging out and you're just doing what you want. And I want freedom and I want to go over here and do what I want. And I want to go over and do what you want. And that's why it works well being a criminal, because you fundamentally don't have anyone telling you what to do. And we try and create, external agency through these people kind of forcing you into the story at times. But as a spy, that doesn't really work because you have to be against the clock. So I think for me, I question if you can even make a good open world spy game.
So interesting. So you have to be able to ride around the car and listen to the radio
and cruise about.
or ride a horse and just look at nature.
So lots of things would work as open world games, but I don't know if a spy does.
That's brilliantly put. But to me, there's such a espionage and assassinations and the geopolitical international context is so interesting. But you're right. I just want to listen to what is it, Laszlo and
Well, you can't. You've got to save the world, and so you need this time pressure
with a Russian accent or something. Wow. Yeah, that's really interesting.
And then we played around with a knights concept that was knights and sort of trying to do a version of a mythological game that could have been fun, and still love that idea, but never went very far with it.
Knights will be going really far back in history.
Yeah, I would have to go. Never got to writing any of it. Just did some backstory and played around with a few ideas. But it was always something I thought I would never do, and then kind of fell in love with it a little bit.